Welcome back everybody to another WoT Xbox console edition video. This time we are on PlayStation 4 and I'm driving, for a change, my Snakebite. Haven't really driven anything else on PlayStation apart from the German heavies for quite a while. I've been absolutely loving the E75. It's all I've been playing, and a lot of the time when I've died early, I've just waited for the game to end. Not that it happens too often in the E75. But very occasionally, if I die very early, then I'll hop out and I'll jump into something else. I've been taking out my Cannon Panzer and I've been taking out this. So, thought we'd bring you a replay. I had a very solid round and here we are on the Snakebite. I also like to note, I don't have any skill. Well, I've got the skill it came with, the, whatever it's called, the pay-to-win skill, but I don't have 6th Sense on it yet. So this is a light tank replay with no 6th Sense. Was surprised not to get spotted by the looks there. I guess he's only tier 4, so it's pretty shitty view range. But yeah, it was nice to have a solid light tank game. It had been a while since I've really done much light tanking, and it reminded me how much I really love this tank. It is so much fun. It's just the speed of it. It's just so quick, and that's all it needs. Like the gun is so bad. It's so awful. It's shooting on the move is just. I've seen KV2s more accurate shooting on the move than this thing. It's absolutely terrible shooting the move. If you're circling someone, you need to be about a meter away to guarantee that your shot's going to hit. Absolutely terrible. The pen, absolutely terrible. The Alpha, absolutely terrible. But it is so quick and so much fun. And I've been enjoying it. So here we are on steps. We decided to push out straight to the middle to try and get some spots for my team. I thought I'd play it like a pretty passive scout early on, just try and spot them up. I assumed my team would be quite campy, especially if I got some early spots, which only encourages them really. But decided to be quite passive, come out here and see if I can get some damage done on the enemy team, which has worked pretty well. We've got nine spotting ribbons so far, so pretty solid. Very risky doing passive spotting up at the front when you're in a tank with no 6th Sense, because you might be sitting there totally exposed and not even realise it, and get one bombed by something. But we managed to get away with that there. And now this heavy's pushed down pretty close. I decided to sort of give up on that position because he's going to spot me out probably pretty easily. They've also got that light tank behind our lines, and I kind of want to deal with him. And so the best games I've had in the Snakebite really have been ones where I've used its speed to just move around the map and confuse people and come from places they won't expect you, and just have a lot of fun doing it. Treat it a bit like some sort of crazy free roam racing games. We've tried a couple of free aim shots on the enemy light tank, fail those. We get up behind him, auto aim, and just shoot poor old John McClane in the butt from point blank. And there we go. Even a Snakebite's not going to miss from there. Now, that might not seem like too much, but at the end of this game, that is going to be absolutely critical what we did there and saved our artillery, because he is going to be incredibly valuable later on. So hang around and wait for that. To be fair, if you're left watching the replay now, I don't really know what you're doing. So there we go. We managed to take out the light tank. We see a hammer engaging another hammer, or a tiger, I think, on our team, and decide to move in and take advantage of him being distracted. We can quickly get behind him and do that. There we go, kill number 2. So I think, I seem to remember by the end of this round we covered, I think it was 7.5 kilometers I managed to cover in this one. There we go, actually bounce a shot. That was one of the other highlights of this game. Pretty impressed. Managed to put a shot into the back of the KV3 there. Keep firing. These ones at the side are pretty unlikely to pen, but you know, I've got ammo, so there we go. One eventually goes in, does the job. I'd rather bounce a couple on auto aim and keep moving than try and aim in and muck up my circle, or stop and fire and then take a shot. Perfectly happy to miss or bounce a few shots with a gun like this if it keeps my hit points. And there we go. We are on 3 kills, 7 damaging shots, 12 ribbons. Pretty respectable already. Our team's 9-6 up, so it's looking reasonably comfortable at the moment. They do have a full health IS there. Thought I'd move up here, see what else they've got going on. Wasn't expecting to see so much. If that IS hadn't been there, I I was very tempted, very close to going ham and just going full speed over this ridge and just trying to run the back line and try and dodge them using my speed, but decide just to grab the spots and then pull back and play a little bit more cautiously. They have evened up the teams here a bit. I'm also running, I've got the pudding and tea, which gives you the premium consumable, 10% skills. You take a bit of hit on your silver income for doing that, but I'm not really using it just for silver. I mean, it gets me a bit of silver anyway. I'm mostly driving it just because it's fun when I'm not driving my E75. I quite like to 3-mark it as well, but I've only played about 15 games, so probably a little way off. So we decided to back out there. Didn't feel like somewhere I wanted to drive across, but we saw this guy in the middle, and the great thing about this, like I said, you see someone in the middle of the map, half the map away from you, that's vulnerable, and you can be there in 10 seconds to take advantage of that. And there we go, we're straight over there. 2 shots into him, 1 bounce, man down, 4th kill. And we decided to drive out there. A few little wiggles in case anyone's looking at us, because we, like I said earlier, we don't have 6th sense. We probably still spotted for a little while there, and could have had shots from that. What have they got? They got a Stug, they got an ISU, and that IS as well. So looking pretty even now. Thankfully our team managed to take down their artillery, which is very handy. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And I've now popped up in a different position, checking for where that AT was. There he is. Oh, get spotted. Now I'm in a bit of a awkward position, because from behind there's probably a shot on me from that IS or the TDs, so I decided to get out of there, risk the open ground, and get myself up behind some harder cover for a second, and then just decide to bail out of that completely. Oh, there you go, shot coming in. That must have been from that IS, maybe. Seems likely. So the AT at the moment, not too much worry. Looks like he just took another hit from the RT as well, unless that was the IS that I was getting spots on. You can still pick up damage assist sometimes after they've disappeared off the radar. If someone then blind fires them, you still pick up ribbons for that sometimes. But aside the IS is the biggest... Oh, the jumps in this, it's hilarious. It happens so often in this game because of the speed of it. So yeah, I see the IS pushing up on my team. Realise that I need to try and get him out, or he is going to kill the whole rest of my team, no problem. I'm going to expose myself doing this, but we've got to try. We've got to get this guy out. Fortunately, he makes an error really here and decides to go for the E25, gets smashed in the side by the RT and set on fire, and then gets gangbanged by the Snakebite and the E25. And we managed to keep ourselves at a 3-on-3, and that IS was a very dangerous vehicle in this situation. Somehow I've managed to hold on to all my hit points as well, which is quite remarkable. So at this stage we know we've got the AT. He was seen in the sort of E3, F3 kind of area, and they had the 2 DDs who are probably, I'm guessing, going to be back camping the ridge near their base still. There's a chance they might all push across the field because we were looking pretty vulnerable, but there we go, there's the AT. Thought he would still be over here, so I decided to drive around, go for a flank. Problem is, I probably got spotted there and just didn't know because I don't have 6th sense. It's hard to tell. I decided I didn't really want to go up and try and circle him there because with the low alpha on this gun, it's a little bit hard to track people, to circle them, and there's 2 other TDs that I'd be exposed to while I was doing it. So I decided to just keep driving, keep spotting people for my RT to shoot them. There's the SU. Oh, there we go. Finally take a damaging shot from the Stug that we're close to, but we just hand bounce another shot. But just keep ourselves moving. He misses one, and the RT... Oh, another jump, and another one. Oh, sorry, it's just an SU, not an ISU. It makes sense for the matchmaking. But we managed to get the Stug down to a 1 shot there. Decided to drive off again. No point taking any unnecessary risks at this stage. I know that it doesn't look like the E25 is going to be doing much. He's just sort of camping back and waiting for shots. So I'm really kind of relying on the RT to just keep hitting these guys as I spot them. So we go, just keep spotting them out. Shuffle behind a different rock. Again, just never really know if I'm spotted. There we go, the AT is taken down. E25 actually gets the kill shot. Fair play to the E25 for doing that. Oh, there we go. So I was most likely spotted then, and one of them fired at me. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, there we go. The SU has tried to come around behind me, so it must have been the Stug firing at me from over there. There's the SU. But never fear, I'm in a snakebite. I can just run away. I can easily outrun the SU, and he has got no chance to catch up with me. Thanks to all these ridges, he's not really going to get too an easy shot on me. Come in for the Starg, I know I can take a hit. Fluff one shot, he fluffs his. Bang, out of the game. Puts us on 6 kills, 18 damage ribbons, 18 assisted damage ribbons rather, and 11 damage shots. And now we've got 1 TD to deal with my 2 buddies, and I've got quite a bit of health as well, so we just go for it. Here we go. And even you can see the terrible pen on this gun. You just bounce so many shots. But if you just keep firing for long enough and get yourself behind him, you can do the job. Didn't need to track him. He's so immobile. There was no way he's going to get his gun round on me. And there we go. We take him out for the 7th kill. 23 ribbons with that little fire at the end. Never thought I'd carry a game really in the snakebite. Didn't feel like a game you could carry in, but I guess needed certainly some assistance there from the artillery. Was extremely useful. So big shout out to you. But there we go. We've got 1600 damage, 2k assisted, a little bit of blocked. Mastery badge, Devastator, 7000 XP. Since that was my daily double for my snakebite, so nice bit of crew training there. 2051 base, very nice one for the snakebite to get. There you go, Retod 83. Well, I wonder what that's meant to mean. But yeah, fair play, dude. He shot a lot of dudes that needed shooting. So there you go, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a nice little snakebite replay. Certainly one of my more favourite premium tanks that's come into the game recently. It's great fun to muck about in, even if you don't do well. It's hilarious just to put some serious kilometres in. So hopefully you enjoyed watching that replay. If you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And my name is Ben. We are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.